All right. There we go for our survival guide. Beginning screen. Oh, man. I had one of those mornings where I slept in. And it felt good. It was quite needed. So, yesterday we ended up on Project Zomboid. Yesterday on yesterday's episode of Project Zomboid, we ended up going through the full process of making a large bellows right there to my character's right, your left. Yeah, that's what that is. And I think I might have accidentally made multiples of them. Like a big dum-dum, but I can't see them because whenever they were crafted, they automatically, if you don't have enough room in your bag, they fall to the ground. And that's one of those certain items that didn't just pick up automatically that is there. It doesn't just highlight because it's like a real place item already. It was a mini version of it too. So when you actually place it, you have to drop everything in your pack, unload everything from your pack, and drop your backpack and all that. Basically, almost be bare butt naked, and then place it. They should fix that. That's kind of a weird system there. Not a fan of that. So, anywho, but we had to go through the full process of offing one of our oinkers that had caused us trouble. All of our oinkers had caused us trouble, actually. So every single tool and every single thing had to come from something else. And I know that sounds like, well, duh, everything comes from something else. No, this was a big freaking deal, and it was not fun. So I think I might have to make a little playthrough of it. Whatchamacallit? Basically a video describing exactly the process of how to do all that crap. So oh, Arthur. Oh, Arthur. Okay. So anyway, what I want to find out is if I can find those other bellows here on the grounds. Things are getting kind of messy around here. This is going to be a whole craft center in this area, so let's get to it, I guess. But yeah, just remember that all this takes so much time to do anything. Build 42, I mean, it definitely lets you pack in the hours, but then you could suddenly go around a corner and die. So that's the super duper fun part. Am I right? Okay. So, oops. Okay. Press that button there. All right. So, what all do we got on the ground here? Gloves, a stick. Just trying to see if I can find where the other bellows went. So let me remove this grass right here. Make sure. Yeah, there's a bowl right there. So I'm not seeing it come up. What? I am. Huh. I might be seeing it right in here somewhere. So let's go and keep that right there. Okay. Right here, I'm going to drop everything from my backpack. I mean, everything from my pack, and also drop my bag. How much we don't weigh. Alright, large bellows. You have nothing in you right here. So we will put you right there. Okay. Because I knew that I had made that. It just fell into the ground, and I didn't know that that's what it was going to do. So let's grab our backpack here. Dang it. Would you quit? So I just want the backpack. Flip on back, which used to have to have a mod for, oddly enough. Also, the fact that we can make twine super easy is very helpful. In fact, I might make a little video about that. Twine. Okay. Handle. Grass cuttings. Why do we have grass cuttings? Dude, freaking Project Zomboid. So, how you doing, AJ? I keep on finding these little things I hear. Like I found David the Gnome. I found some of these little dudes over here, redneck yard design stuff and all that. Yesterday I had to go into town and fight a ton of zombies, but all the ones around my farm are all the way cleared out. So, and I stole somebody's refrigerator, so we have 2 refrigerators. I am rednecking it up. There we go. This is set in Kentucky in 1993, I think. So it's predating. They don't have any cell phones in the game, basically. But even then, most everybody's dead. So, all right. So I think I'm gonna take this little buddy right here. We're going to can we place him? All right. That's a stuffed little toy there. All right. Oh, well, that's why I had grass in my freaking pack. Wouldn't be the game if it wasn't lagging. All right. So let's drop this crap right here in the ground. All right. So I absolutely had my fences just get destroyed with the freaking pigs. So, but we do have this corpse right here. So let's go ahead and get these bones from the pig. All right. And I think we need a smoke. Take another. I like these a lot better than the fanny pack that you can get in town, for corpses and all that. But let's see. Did I take care of all the pigs that I brought home? Or do I have any more on my property? And I ran and canceled out my smoking animation, so that's my bad. That's my bad. Well, I guess since we're all the way out here, let's go ahead and have one more. Let's have our smoke. Oh, sugar beet. Cool. Foraging is forever the win. And you can level it up so fast. This yard, though, is making me really want to have like a lawnmower and bush hog. Not a thing in this game. You are the lawnmower. Here's some soybeans. All right. This is the leftovers from where the old piggy screwed up everything. Now, I guess we got rid of all the pigs, so I'll just reuse the video from my earlier butchering. All right, so we're hungry. Let's put these bone pieces. Let's go ahead and just get back in. Let's get in the kitchen. Get in the kitchen, white bear. Okay. Sugar feet. They got the sugar foot. Nah, actually, we're underweight right now, and it's tough. You can see like these little counters over here. You can check your carbs and your calories, and it's every moment that you're live. Of course, it's like in real life, your calories keep going down. So once you run out of your extra calories, yeah, you start losing all your body weight that you need. So let's take these animal bones, and we're just gonna store them in the trash here. Soybeans, dried soybeans must be used in a recipe to eat. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that. Oh wow, our thing is full. Okay, well, they're dried, so we can probably just throw them in here. But we can eat that. Sugar feet, we got that. Any knife, we don't need you in our main backpack. You know what's unfortunate is that there are no dogs in this game. There are raccoons. There are no cats. There are raccoons, rabbits, deer, but they haven't put dogs down, so. Alright. Really? Do we not have room for anything else? Tree branch, we can take that out. Wood rod, we can take that out. Lead pipes, those need to go with me. So that way we can put them in another bag. Right. See, my calories are running pretty low here, but let's do ourselves a favor and just throw all this extra shit in here. I'll have to reorganize all this one day, but right now, not too worried about it. Dish towel, we're dry, so we don't need to use that. Claw hammer is attached. Water bottles are good. Liquid options. Okay, now we're back on auto drink for that. Okay, tree branches, we're just gonna drop these on the ground right here. All right. And we need to break out our skillet frying pan. There we go. Break that baby out. We got frozen fish stored up, so I guess it's time to use some of that. Fish fillet. The cool part is that we can get double XP by going ahead and cooking it first, and then put it into the frying pan and then recooking it. That's how that works. Okay, so throw these mushrooms in here. Wonder if these will cook at all. All right, so we're thawing out the fish. I am glad that I'm not having to run all this off of freaking a generator because I kept electricity on, because it is not fun exploring all these, towns that are, still full of zombie with no electricity. Like, I don't like busting into, every single room is dark. Oh crap. Okay, so mushrooms are cooked. Almost burnt that shit. Almost burnt that shit. All right, fish is cooked. Almost. So there we go. So we got the XP from that. Let's just throw this in here. Now let's create stir fry from from beans. Soybean stir fry. Yay. All right. Fish. Mushroom. Add some salt. We have that olive oil. All right. So we need to use the majority of that fish. And some rosemary. Okay, put that in the oven. Guess we can take all this and throw that in the fridge. Go ahead and eat these mushrooms. All right, so that's cooking. Let's get all the calories I can out of this. What up, sugar feet? All right. You almost done. Right here, let's speed up time really quick. Our character is really tired. And we're cooked. Good deal. And we're full on hunger, so let's just get our asses to bed and call it a night. And it'd probably be best if we go ahead and do a little bit more fishing tomorrow before we start any other projects. All right. That's a foggy butt morning. 7 a.m. and it's slight wind chill. Hear them wolves? Alright, we got extra tools there. Okay, these are trees. I'm gonna let them grow just so that way we can, resupply all of our wood on the property, because when I first got here I cut down a ton of trees. Gotta resupply, So hungry. Go eat a dream burger. Okay, well, this is Lake Tatas, as you can see. It's like two big old glorious boo-boos. Boobies. Let's see, how much wood do we have on the fire right here? Campfire info, we only got an hour and 45 minutes on there. We got a shit ton of fuel in here, though. So let's just make that break them up and make them into fire fuel. That way we can at least fish with a little bit of decency. Make it all nice and scenic. All right, what else we got? We can do a broken branch. That's a whole hour of fuel. And all these twigs will only give us 2 hours of fuel. And we got some little trees growing up right here, so that might help. All right. All right, so spend basically like half an hour in game breaking up all the fuel. All right, let's light this up with a dirty bandage and a or dirty rag. There we go. All right, get our character back heated up. So because it was only 31 degrees out. All right. I hate to do this, but really don't need that fire right now. I will use it later. So we'll put out the fire. Okay. Yeah, we're back to being chilly, so we're gonna go through some extra calories. I guess we should go ahead and eat part of this just because we need to keep our weight up. Because if we lose too much weight, we'll lose the ability to carry all the amount of weight that we can carry now. So, our fishing pole. All right, go ahead and attach that. All right, fishing pole, minnow lure. Okay. All right, so it has a hook, has a lure, and fishing lines just fine. So let's scan out right here and see if we can find any bloop bloops. Wouldn't be a game that I play if you couldn't go fishing in it, apparently. I love games that you can go fishing. Stardew Valley, calling my name. All right, well, I don't see anything right now, so we'll just have to kind of wait it out. Till then, oh man, sinus crap, headache, face pressure, yum yum. Thankfully, I got coffee, so. What you been into lately, AJ? I do like it that lets you scan out with this thing, just like with a gun in the game. However, you're trying. It'd be nice to go through your bags while you're waiting for someone to actually, hit your line. And unfortunately, ain't shit going on out here right now. I mean, this is really bad fishing, so we'll give it to like 11, and then we'll just go do a bunch of foraging. Yo, Gord, how you doing, bro? We're just getting cold here, so it's just making us burn up more calories. So let's just move on. We'll do some foraging. All right. We don't need a caterpillar. Two jobs. Oh shit. Sheet. Hope you're knocking out some money and bills, bro. I, for once in my life, have reduced my work schedule to just free. Kentucky peach. Okay. Reduce my work to just 3 days a week, and they're the busiest days of the work week. But it's a whole lot better life, man. I needed to stop breaking my freaking bag as much. A steel sheet. Yeah, sure. It's good for crafting. I do have to be somewhat careful just because we haven't been out this far. Whenever sharp flint rock. Let's put that in container. We haven't been out this far while we're foraging, and you do kind of got to be careful because, well, we saw yesterday that a whole group of zombos just decided to wander near the gas station again, back towards town. So, comfrey, there we go. Pre-workout, ton shoes, tree branch. Oh, a leech. Huh. I don't know what I can do with a leech. I don't really want to do anything with that leech. So we're just going to discard it and take the gains out of it. Pre-workout. Get the jitters with your bitters. All I know is pre-workout whenever I had it. It's really nice. It's not one of those things that you're like, oh, here goes the free workout. What was the stuff that I added to it? Lamb skull. Creatine. Creatine sometimes isn't the most pleasant, but clay. Yes, we need clay. We're gonna go ahead and eat more of our. Let's actually eat these tortilla chips. Get some good carbs. I know our hunger isn't that high, but we need all that we can get. Really need all that we can get just for the whatchamacallit. Oh, for the carbs. For the cobs. Okay, let's just take all the wood that we find around here and add it to this fire down here. Okay. More mushrooms. Cool. So we really need to gain weight, man. All right. It's chewing tobacco. Well, I think today we do meal prepping with pork chops. So that'll be fun. Before I get the pork chops cooked, now we just got to cook all the sides that I'm going to put in the containers for the wife. Let's say last side. What's that? Dandelions? Sure. I don't know what I can do with it, but there's that hemp dog bane. So that stuff can be turned into twine, which we'll make a quick little video out of. Pick up twigs. Knitting needles. Plantain, discard plantain. I can't really do anything with these plantains. Alright, so I'll say that we go back over here. And get our fire going. Actually, you know what? I should have been recording. Finding that hemp dog bane. What is that? Violets. Sure. More mushrooms. Cool. Right. In fact, let's go ahead and we can eat the dandelions. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're foraging right now, Boosh. How you doing, bro? Trying to get the stuff for a video today. Antlers. Sure. I don't know what we'll do with them, but make them into a deer call. A blue pin. We will discard the blue pin. We don't need any blue pin. We've already made it to the other side of the property here. So actually, I should be careful. Ginseng. All right, well, that can fix your endurance. Raise it back up. What did we find? A wild tomato. Oh my. And we got the seeds from that. What we got here? An egg. Freak yeah. Wheat. I'm not doing anything with wheat right now. Caterpillar. Alright, discard the branch there. The B&B ladies got rejected from a club. You don't know who I am. We live at what? I'll start what? Yeah, that's been a whole thing, man. I just don't get why they don't understand the logic. Oh, cilantro. That stuff that tastes like soap to me. All right, sure. I just don't get that they don't understand, like, if it doesn't bring in the eyes. Okay, hold on. We're going to record here. So we're going to... All right. Okay. Got that recorded. Yeah, I just don't understand how anybody... They don't get it. Wild strawberry is cool. How they don't get it. Like, if it doesn't bring in the eyes, if it doesn't put booties in the seats, if the channels aren't fighting for it, then maybe, just maybe. Ah, we found a lime. Now all we need is a Kentucky coconut. I said, if it doesn't put booties in the seats, it doesn't get eyes on the TV, how are you expecting to get paid? All right, let's pause this and let's go to Twine. All right, we need a work surface. Okay, which I think it counts. This is a work surface. So let's get this going. All right. Wow, that didn't work out at all, did it, boys? What up, Gordon Boosh? What up, AJ? Alright, so let's get this fire going again with this dirty bandage. Alright. Okay, so we got that recording good deal. This will take forever, but at least we're not, you know, losing calories due to, fighting off the cold. But, yeah. So, today we get to cook all the sides to go with pork chops for that meal prep and stuff. I got a big old thing of greens to go with it. Mixed greens is one of the best tasting sides out there, man. I love it. Get that with a little bit of black pepper and vinegar and a little extra salt. But the mixed greens that we get they're glory greens, so they're already spiced up pretty well. You don't really have to add any too much extra to it. Just really open up the can, and hey, half a cup. The serving is 5 carbs, so pretty good choice. All right, cool deal. I'm glad that we're doing that, but let's speed it on up. There you go. Twine is so hard to freaking find in the game at times, so to be able to craft it so easily with stuff you've just foraged for, pretty nice. Okay, back to normal time. So on this campfire right here, let's all these wood splinters. Get rid of this crafting menu here. Good morning, Charles. How you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? Okay. All right, so we are full on fuel, and we're at a good temperature. So let's just start filling up on food here. Actually, we could take a lot of this see, let's just throw some into the campfire here. Throw it all in the campfire. Just throw the whole egg in the campfire. There we go. I don't know if anything else on here. Oh, mushrooms will cook. Yeah, of course. Strawberries, let's eat them. Tomatoes are cooked. I don't know anything else that'll actually cook on here, so. Okay, anything? All right. We're gonna eat everything. Okay, we are too full to eat anymore, so let's just put that aside. Is there anything in here that we can get rid of? Oh, we got all the stuff that we carried. So let's just drop these on the ground. Clay, we can take that back home. So let's put out this little fire here. Save the fuel. All right. Okay, well that fog is cleared out, so that's good. Let's take a look at everything we got going here. So clay. Tempted to throw the clay just in the rock pile here. In fact, I think I will. All right, clay, clay, clay. What can we do with these antlers, though? That's what I'm wondering. I let the freaking stove on. What a dumbass. Okay, but we need to put some of these. Tell you one thing that we'll do. We will that thing's full of crap right there. Shell. Containers here. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. There's a zombie on our land. What the shit? Dude. How you gonna... What the shit? Sorry, but I forget that they do slowly roam over time. Ah, man. No green card. 0 freaking green card. God. What a dick. Man. Just goes to show that you can't space out even when you're, you know, having fun and... Man. What a dick. Coming over here, hanging out, thinking this is the hangout zone. Well, guess what, sir? This is not the hangout zone. Alright, let's put all this twine away that we made. Oh yeah, I got a box of 556 the other day. Found that. So depressing that we've been reduced to that few boxes of 556. The crap is my truck? Oh, okay. I was like, Roto Raggy. We're in trouble. Yeah, I left it out here whenever I was taking care of all those hogs. Alright. So we have 3 boxes of 556 over here. But we're gonna need those for whenever we finally do go take on the big places. So I think we'll just get in the truck, hop on over to our fishing spot. Close the door. Close the door. It's like we froze up, boys. Okay. All right. All right. So if we're gonna have a little hunting shack here, I mean fishing shack, you know, area. I think might be best if I might set us up a little fence right here. So our truck, we have a bunch of fix-it stuff, you know, just on hand, just in case we run out of anything. Let's go ahead and dry ourselves up, get rid of any discomfort. Alright, we're as full as we can be. Okay. Let's put our olive oil in here, salt. Simple wooden tongs. We'll put those in here. I don't know why we have them. I think it was just something I made at the time. So, I guess we might need to bury that guy over there. I mean, we don't have to, but It's kind of effing up my groove here. And I don't want it to start stinking over here, so. Okay, let's take off all your clothes and turn them into bandages. And use that for fire starters, you know? Instead of wasting any of our good rags. All right. Okay. Wallet. We can research how to make a wallet. Cool. Woohoo. Because that is going to matter now. Okay. So anyway, let's dig a shovel. Let's dig grave. Okay. All right, grab corpse. All right, bury the corpse. All right, yay. There we go. Okay, so that's done. Let's go ahead and go over here and put the shovel back. Let's look and see if we can make something just right beside our little cooking area there. Small bookshelf, that could be useful. Wooden bed. We could make a mattress. That'd be cool. All right, small. Build one of these. Crap, I need the materials on us. All right. So now that bookcase, we can put our cooking related stuff. Some rags. One little thing here. Let's check our body weight, 64. So we've gained part of a pound. That's good. I guess it's time for us to decide on building a wall. So let's all the planks over here. I do not want to be snuck up on like that while we're trying to do our thing. So let's build a wall right here. Oops. Guess it's in the field. Sorry, still getting used to all that. Wall. Fence? Yeah, let's do fence. Wooden fence. Oh, it's too dark to see. Okay. Well, how do we make a mattress? Okay, so we need sinew thread. Can we just use regular thread? Yeah, we could use regular thread. Okay, so thread, sheet, needle, and a pillow. Okay. Yeah, we could sleep out under the stars, you know, if we built a little bed out here, but I'd still rather... now that we can, let's look up sleeping bag. Okay, so, oh, that's large leather, dang it. So we'd need to kill a cow for that. And we'd need wool. Fuck. Alright, well, it's raining out, so let's get some sleep. Alright, still raining out here, but at least we have a few things going. Let's go ahead and finish out making that wall so that way I don't forget that crap. Alright, so wall, our fence. Screaming. Okay. Alright. Gonna need more planks. So saw log. here and all right, there we go, good deal. And we had some hinges I could make a door, and there, I probably got some back there, but all right. Got some bloop bloops right here. What did we catch, boys? A white bass. Ooh, yeah. We could take a second here. I'd like to see how to make net, like fishing net. So, okay, use all that twine. What else? Okay, uses twine and wire. Okay, I think we have wire. Okay, well, we could probably record all the stuff that we'll need for that. So, go back there and get that twine. Get that twine. All right. I'm pretty sure we got wire somewhere. Got barbed wire. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, we got barbed wire in here. I need just regular wire. Well, shit. Let's go check in the house. Whoa. Well, I don't see any extra wire here, so next time that we can go pick some up, that'd be cool. Now, those are those large billows. I wonder if we could craft some wire. Make wire from barbed wire. There we go. Okay. Because barbed wire is cool and all that, but I just need wire right now. All right, so we're gonna take this. And go find us a pair of pliers. Huh, we have play in there too. Okay, we got glass scripts. All right, there's a pair of pliers. All right. So the northern side is where we'll do our fishing nets. And so let's start recording this route. All right, so we've got that. Let's make a fishing net. So we have twine and barbed wire. And let's craft this into wire. Make from barbed wire. Wire is a worked surface, of course. Let's walk over here to our worked surface. All right. Got that. So now we can make barbed wire from wire. Okay. Go over here. Make net. Make fish net. Recipe not learned. Recipe not learned? You fuckers. Well, that just ruined that video. Okay. So we're all the way. Oh, I thought we were all the way full. Okay. We need a smoke. After all that bullshit, we definitely need a smoke. That was ridiculous. Okay. And rags we're putting in here too. loaded up on fish while if we're gonna be out here, let's get loaded up. Alright, it's foggy, it's raining, let's just fish. So doors to my wall, AJ. But the fact that that freaking zombie just wandered all the way over here, I knew that they had started coming towards the gas station again, but that just pissed me off, man. Alright. Yeah, no catch. Okay. Guess next week when we do stream, it's probably going to be just an absolute kill fest to try and take the town population down. We need to get in that elementary school and read all those books that they have there. That would help out a lot. Okay. A good amount of fish here. So, let's sit. We have a natural water source. Let's wash ourselves. Okay. We're not barely even dirty, so. This fire. Can we not light the fire from sitting down? Alright. Just here. Alright, so we got the fire, keeping us warm. Good deal. Alright, let's see if we can cut up any of these fish. Why are we eating it raw? Stop eating it. Ugh! Well, that was stupid. Every bit of that was stupid. We got burned. Anyway, so let's take this, throw it in the fire. Can you believe that shit? We just got burned. minor pain now. Don't mess with fire, kids. All right. All right. Let's take a look at our clothing here. Well, it looks like our clothing didn't get injured or anything, so. But now I'm just kind of pissed off. Really? Slightly increased body heat generation, slowly losing health. Okay. So just in case, I don't know why we're feeling like that. Let's take a pill. And we're gonna also take some antibiotics. So, let's see. We might be getting a cold. So let's get our butts inside. Alright. So we're just going to rest in here. Because we do have some sickness going on. And that's probably because we ate something that we weren't supposed to eat raw. As one does. Accidentally. Work for the Japanese, we can do it. We can do it ourselves, okay? Alright, pliers. Here, let's put these pliers up before we freaking lose them too. Guess I better start remembering to close the doors here. Alright, rest. Okay, so let's look on our crafting. Alright, forge. Alright. So we need... Advanced furnace. Okay. Clay cement. How do we make clay cement? Okay. So we can use grass and clay. I think we can do that. But let's let ourselves rest today. But that would be nice to start smelting our own metal. Start making iron ingots. So metalworking, what all can we make? Can make a helmet. Good Lord, imagine if we had all that going. I mean, you'd barely be able to carry anything, and it'd probably be the most uncomfortable shit ever for your character, but... I mainly want to, be able to make my own weapons, so that way... So... Huh. Fire bundle. Don't really need that. Bomb. Could make some bombs from gasoline. That might be helpful. Yeah. I feel like I want to do that, especially with all those extra bottles that we have. Yeah, we could do that, boys. Alright. We might do that and make us a little run to town. No, we don't want to drink it. Alright. You're in pain. Alright, we finally gained a level in first aid. anything from up there. Antidepressants, tweezers. Okay. Let's just read us a little magazine. I do want to look up antlers, see if we can do anything with that. Don't we have some stuff in the kitchen here? I know where that is. Okay, sorry, I need to get my ADHD out of the freaking way here. Antlers. Okay, you can carve handles and carve a napping tool out of antlers. Okay, let's just do that. Raise up our carving a little bit more. It's already level 6, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we could make a stone blade scythe, a stone chisel, a large stone axe head. Okay, cool. Good to have those extra backup items there. I guess if we wanted to, we could go ahead and get that grass. Just take some painkillers before we try to go lay down. And there we go, 50. There we go. And we have a bucket right here. Let's go grab this clay. So we got clay. Got a bucket. grass. Let's go over here and almost there, I hope. Bucket. Okay. Got an empty thing, but I mean, we got a bucket, so. All right. Let's just drop this bucket here. Bucket of placement right here. And we'll pick that back up in the morning. Right now, let's go in here and go dry off. Huh, okay, well, apparently we didn't get too wet, so let's go on up here. Take some painkillers. Check our bandage. Our bandage is okay. Take some painkillers. That back down. Eat fish. Still losing freaking weight. And you're fine. Okay. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright, I think hopefully our wound is healed. Ah, we're still burned. Okay, got our bandage on. Okay. We're just gonna have to live through that pain because I don't like going through all of our painkillers. Electrical wire. Alright, so going back to the forge stuff. Alright, forge, but blacksmithing. Okay, so we need a furnace. Stone, clay, Alright, oh, don't we already have one? Didn't I make one? Oh, that's a stone anvil. Okay. We need to make a forge. Very simple forge. Furnace. Okay, sorry. We need a furnace. We just need stone and a stone anvil. Okay. So I can do that. Okay, primitive furnace. Let's make a primitive one. Got clay around, don't I? Clay. Okay, let's put all the clay together in one place. Alright, let's see if we can find any more clay. Burlap. Did we take all the clay from here earlier? Yeah. Wouldn't happen to have any in our box or our truck, would we? No, of course not. Shit. Alright, let's sit here for a minute, enjoy life. Or not. What are we doing? Alright, so we can do fishing while we're doing that. Let's look on here. Huh. Guess we might have to forage a little bit for our clay. So let's just do that while we got this time. Okay. Egg. All right. Poppies. Poppies will make them sleep. All right. Ah, there we go. Or the hemp dog bane. Potato. Road potatoes, baby. Ain't nothing like it. Mushrooms. There we go. Just gonna be eating all of our foraged goods as we're walking, you know? Flint nodule? Nah, I don't really need that. What we got here? Rock salt. You know, I feel like I should keep that. Rock. More rock salt. What we got here? Animal brain. Yeah, we can make that for tanning. Tanning fluids, you know? Alright, we have maxed out our foraging. A paper bag? No. Flint nodule? No. We are starting to cross into creeper zone here, so Camel skull. Caterpillar. What we got here? Another potato. Caterpillar. Plantain. It's only 10:30, so we're good on time. Wild eggs. Sure. Rocks. If the creators of this game knew anything about Kentucky and the surrounding states, clay should not be this hard to find. Or hemp dogbane, cool. Guess we'll just make our way back. Snail. Nettles. Sure. Bell pepper. And black sage. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Mild pain relief. Yeah, that's what I needed, buddy. Thistle. Nah, I'm good. Good on thistle. We'll pick up more comfrey. Violets, we're good. Another egg. Wow, turnip. Man, we are getting just a mess of food here. That's great. A log. Basil. More mushrooms. Oops. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to put you in there. Let's go ahead and take some chewing tobacco. Acorn. Head of cabbage. What is that? Berries? Oh, cool. All right. Let's go ahead and take us a break. Let's have some more of the black sage for our pain relief. We're at 8 right now. It takes it down to a 1. Nice. Head of cabbage is where it's at. Look at how much hunger that takes down. Nettles. Alright. We continue on. What the heck is that? Scrap metal? Ah, cool, but all the mushrooms you could ever want. I got 63.3 today. A lemon? Okay. Ginger, nice. All right. Unbarricade. to unbarricade. Okay. Ah, there we go. There's my friend. You'll help me, won't you? If you could hurry up and break that, that'd be great. Lenora. How you doing? Just waiting for a zombie to help us just break through this window right here. Till then, we'll just eat whatever we've foraged. Bring our pain down. Some light sage. I like that we got lemon. I gotta say, this zombie is taking forever. Oh, okay. I guess you want me to help you unbarricade the windows here? Let's see. Wouldn't happen to have a weapon on us, would we? Like a firearm? No. I wonder how fast we can move after we unbarricade something. Alright, there we go. And go back off. Alright, you're smashed. Oh, that was stupid of me. There we go. All right. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Okay, what all do we got going on in here? Butchering magazine. Oh, cool. Blacksmithing magazine. Freaking nice. Weapon schematics. What all we got here? Yeah. That's what we needed. Survival. These were the houses I was looking for, y'all. Alright. Okay, we need this book too. Okay. Alright, now that we got all that out of the way. Spend your time learning. All right. Let's wash. Wash ourselves. Okay. All right. So sewing kit. Blah 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 blah. Good survival house, gotta say. All right. That cigarette pack was almost out, so no worries about that. Meat cleaver. All right. Let's eat their apple here. I'm gonna take everything I have and throw it in the freezer if I can. Bag of chicken nugget. Ice cream. All right, y'all. We are about to increase our body weight. Eating ice cream. That's what we needed. Yeah. Get those carbs up. Okay. Well, cool. That's a pretty good find in here. Dish towel. Go ahead and dry ourselves. Evaporated milk. All right. Yes. So, twine. Twine is what we'll be getting into. Rags. Dirty rags. But definitely, yeah, twine, making it from hemp bane and all that fun stuff. Throw one of these away. And I recorded all the video for that. Rotten chicken leg. You rotten chicken leg. Oh, we never did go back into the back bedroom, did we? So twine being used in a bunch of different recipes in the game. You know, a box of 5.56, sweet. Okay. M16 mag. I think we're good on M16 mags. I have like 9 of them. Oh, a good lighter. Nice. Cigarette pack. Pretty full. We'll consolidate. Pillows. I need some for... No, I don't. Do I? Nah, I can always find more. And need a magazine to operate. You know what? No, I better not. But it's good that we cleared out our neighbors here. Yeah, it's just going to be a super simple one, so we'll see what can we possibly do with twine. So it'll probably be just a good simple video. Paring knife. Power bar. Zapper magazine. Wow. Rotten bread. Oh, honey. Drink all the honey. See our carbs go up. I'm just guzzling honey. I am fully white bear mode. Oh, look at that. We just drank honey. We can eat these crackers and get the carbs from them. Let's see. Not a whole lot in here. Doorknob. All right. Weight, lighter. Oh, rolled cigarette. Let's smoke that. Box of tissue. Okay. Yeah, really just nothing in here. Shit on the floors and all that. What is this little area down here? After that, we'll have to run on home. Oh, it's just a big pile of hay. Okay. I guess we need to get out of the brush here. Forgot how far we are away from home. White bear far from home. All right. Yeah, I got a video recorded of how to make twine and how to make the bellows, large bellows. Be like Conan O'Brien and Norm Macdonald. Do something with that. You freak. Well, we didn't get lucky on finding, or that stupid pig. We didn't get lucky on finding clay today. Disappointing. Disappointed. All right. Add egg. Add citrus. Add vegetable. Add ginger. ourselves. And all right, come free. We'll put that in here for now. Lemon. Oh, evaporated milk. Let's drink all of that. Get our carbs even higher, baby. Drinking evaporated milk. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm thinking of sweetened condensed milk. All right, mushrooms are cooked. Oops. Wild potato. Yeah, we might actually have gained weight tomorrow. I wonder how other ways can we put in James Cam or James Call. Shaka Khan. Okay. Let's put out the fire for right now. All right. So, rag salt. Put these nettles in here. Eat the tater. Wild eggs. Sure. Like sage. I'll keep that on me for right now. As for this box of 556, it can go in here. Planks, you can go in here. Napping tool. I don't really need that on me. Tin can, discard. Actually, tin can. We will put you in this box over here, our trash box. But we are right on the cusp of oh, animal brains. Yeah, let's put you in here. Acorn. Let's see, eggs. Honestly, let's cook them. Ginger root. Oh, we had more planks on us. Alright, hemp dog bane. Let's put you over here. And nails. Rock salt. What can we do with this rock salt? Farming expansion. We'll just put that over here for right now. Okay, we'll spend tomorrow just kind of recovering. Right. We have a bunch of rags in here, don't we? So let's bandage. reg on there? We didn't get any points for that. Okay. Alcohol, let's put that away. Try and get some sleep in here. Our character does not like it, but eat some more of that sage. Let's take all these cigarette packs out and consolidate. All right, we have consolidated. Wow, that's the highest I've seen our calories in a while, y'all. Alright, poppies. I don't know what we can do with them, so we're just going to throw them in here. But what we do have on us, and what's probably weighing us down the most, is our dang, all these books that we have. We have a little bit of neck pain from sleeping in our in that tent with no sleeping bag. All right, so let's rest here, and let's read us a book. Everyday Smithing. Oh, it's too dark to read. So you know what we could do? Light this fire, baby. All right, let's rest. Now let's see if we can read. There we go. We have enough light to read. Okay. How you doing, Cannoli? Work being super fun? Oh, we can make armor out of tires? Wow. That's different, man. Okay, so what we learned is how to forge tongs, heading tool, draw plate, tin nails. Oh, that's so useful. That's really a lot of what I was looking for. And this right here, weapon schematics. Then we got this, make stick trap. So hide coat, make improvised lighter. Wow, an improvised lighter. Damn, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, that's cool. What the heck is an improvised lighter on here? I guess we need a flint nodule and something else. All right. So while it's doing that, let's look up lighter. Improvised lighter. Wow, okay, so you need scrap electronics, a light bulb, electric wire, a tin can, and some screws. That's freaking awesome. Finally give me a reason to use those scrap electronics. And light bulbs. Make improvise. Oh, that's for a flashlight. Just for a lighter. Okay. Electrical wire. We have some of that. And a battery. And adhesive tape. That's freaking cool. All right, so oh, we have a fish in here. Speed up our timer. Be right back. I'm gonna take a piss. I guess the twine video will be pretty simple though. All right, so now that we're back, let's speed read this book right here. All right, got that done. Bookie, bookie, bookie. Bookie, where are you? All right, all these can go here, and one day they might get used as burnables. But I love keeping those recipes around for some reason. All right. All right. So sliced up that fish. All right. Let's see if we have any more. No. Down. Go around and grab all these twigs. Cleaning up the property, I guess. Well, shit. Another. All right. I eat this bell pepper over your grave, bro. Would you like some bell pepper seed? I think you would. Yeah, that's fine unless you leave the house. I mean, unless you're inside of the house. Don't leave your character unattended. Just pause the game. Even while you're reading. Okay. Radish. Okay. Still wanting to find one more thing of clay so that way we can work on a furnace. We may walk out into the woods up this way. Nah. Don't need more poppies. Hey, puppy. Oh man, we're already drowsy. Wild garlic. Another potato. Okay, so we're just going north of our place, so we know that we can just head back south whenever it's time. Lavender. Rock salt. We need a mod for more freaking clay. Poisonous mushrooms. Stick. we'll walk till about 3 o'clock here, and then we're gonna just have to turn around. We're pretty tired. Wild green peas. All right. All right, where are we on the map now? Okay. All right. Well, let's walk. Do a little speed walk here. All right. Okay. Twigs, tree branch. Let's destroy all the tree branches. All the twigs. Light fire with a dirty rag. Alright. So, fish. Uncooked mushrooms. Potato. Almost done with fish. Alright. Alright. Let's get them out of the way. So I think we're about to max out cooking, if I'm not wrong. No, we're just gonna get to level 5, okay. Alright, well, I think what we will do... Let's take a look at our map here. The nearest river is out here by Echo Creek. We could get in the truck, hop in the truck, and drive on along and go back down to Echo Creek. Freedom Road, wow. Or we could take Freedom Road. We need to go probably closer over here. Stick on Echo Creek Road and check out, go all along the river there, and gather us a few sackfuls of clay. So what we'll need for that are a few sacks. Sack. Show me your sack. I know that we got some sacks around here, baby. I know our character's just like, let me sleep for the love of God. Alright, carton. Probably down here. Feel like there would be a sack somewhere around here. Large pillows, tarp. Bag. Really? Okay. Sack. Make tarp sack. Burlap piece. Burlap piece. And sewing kit. So just an empty sewing kit. Don't we have a sewing kit on us? Thread. Okay. Heal. Alright. Sack. We're like getting stupid tired right now. Alright, drink. Let's fill all of our water bottles and all of that. Sure, and let's have a couple of cigarettes out. Yeah, I wish a potato was 6 carbs. Alright. Alright. Sleep. Our character's gonna love this sleep too. Wish I'd changed out that dirty bandage before I went to sleep though. Burns lasts a while in this game. But that one is finally done, it looks like. Okay, all of our bandages are done. All of our healing is done, I mean. Sorry. So, let's make this our last little mission for the day, and let's go hop in the truck. And try to find a deposit of clay. Okay, let's look on our mappy poo here. I swear you could live your whole life in just freaking Irvington here. Alright, it's gonna be a good trip and we're gonna have to take a right. We could maybe go down this area, but I just don't know how populated everything is, you know? Hey, there's our old truck that fucked up on us. Screw you, boy. Well, the car lot's looking great. Oops, sorry. Alright, take a look on the little mappy poo here. heading that way. I'm kind of interested in this. You always kind of forget about what's in all these different places you find. This is great for blacksmithing stuff. Bad note. Metal. Toolbox. I don't like anything we need in there. Electrical 2. We do need that. And I'll take that rubber hose. I'll take that motor mask. And wire. Not too bad of a little find. Hey, nice trash can over here though. Garbage bag. Rotten taco. That was my name back in school. Electrical wire. What else did we find in here? Electrical book. Loading mask. Let's put that stone back. Alright. Down by the river. Alright. Nice quaint road. Very, very scenic. Very beautiful. Let's see if we're taking the right road here. Okay, yeah, we need to go down Echo Creek Road. Have a narrow road. Definitely not one you want to run into another vehicle on. Okay, we just got here, so hey yo. Forgot about this place. Maybe we'll get lucky and find what we're looking for. Mousetrap. sack. Grapes. I better hold off on grab grapes. No. Sacks of sand. Good tools. Like that. Don't need that. Limestone. That's cool. All right. What we got out here? Crops. Oh, we just harvested. Oh, carrots. Okay. Potatoes. Broccoli. Okay. Okay. Guess while we got a second, let's go ahead and eat. Road carrots. All right. So the river's right there. Guess we better go ahead and take advantage of that while we let the map load. All right. Shovel. There we go. Next one I find, let's make sure I make a video of it. Alright, there's some. Alright, so we head back towards the truck here. Sack of clay. And let's say we stick closer to our vehicle as we search for a little bit more. Now that we know exactly what we're looking for, this is going to be a lot easier. Right here, we can probably just drive and search for it now. Which will keep us a little bit safer. I don't know how much is a sack's worth of clay. Hopefully, the work that we did back here will help keep out zombie attacks. Oh, searching, you know. That's not help. You know what I'm seeing right here, though? We go across the river. Looks like a big old dirt patch over there. Hey, boys. Hadn't seen y'all in a while. Not too far away from my starter house. This might just be farmland here. Let's see what it says when I try to dig. Nah. Yeah, I bet my vehicle really likes all this. There we go, right there, boys. All right. I think that's good enough. All right, let's have us a congratulatory smoke. Let's go us. Eat some of these cooked mushrooms. Okay. All right. So I think that'll be it for today. I think we rocked it pretty darn well. And we just got, I think, 3 videos total that we needed to get done. So we got clay, we got twine, we got one other. We got the how to make the billows. So that's awesome. Anyways, thank y'all for joining me today. You freaking rock. I'm just gonna make for some good stuff. And I'll see you on later. I'll see you probably next Monday for our next stream. Back to work for me after today. So rock on, and I hope you have a great week. Waka waka.